Yeah, he's in Japan. I consider him 100% fucking phone. Hello and welcome to the Modcast. I'm your host Woki, and I'm here with Toaster of Fun.
Hey.
And Penta.
Oh, hi.
And that's it today. We're gonna be talking to you guys.
Now I can stop the hashtag toaster for Modcast.
Yes, you can all stop the hashtag Toaster for Modcast because he is here. You finally did it.
It would happen eventually.
Turns out, eventually, if you keep just hashtagging. Actually, I shouldn't say that because then people are just gonna start hashtagging some real messed up thing at us to actually try and do on here. So let's just say this is a one-time thing where the hashtag works.
Don't try it again.
Yeah. All right.
Hashtag nerd for... I can't speak. Hashtag nerds for Modcast.
Well, that's just implied with every single passing day when we don't have Nurse or Violet on. It's just assumed that people want them. Someday, though.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday, if you're good.
If I can be on here, anyone can.
Exactly. Now, seriously, on to Global. Alright, so...
I play Global.
You do play Global, so this will be good. So it won't just be me talking about it and Penta going, I don't care.
Alright,
well,
first off, World Tournament has been announced right after JP. Hope you don't play both. Have fun. Tree of Might is back. Farm Turles, farm medals, support items. Majin Vegeta got double rates. It's pretty good.
It got double rates, so no Global didn't burn down.
We have a returning Dokkan Fest featuring Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3, Broly, and some other support units.
With Gogeta?
Yeah, Gogeta's here.
And he doesn't have double rates. He still got that sweet 5%. Which is not great. Not good at all.
The first time he showed up without good rates.
I don't know. We always dream of that mythical 12% Gogeta in Japan, but we don't actually know. They just say that's what the rates were when he was there. But yeah, that's an overview of what's going down in Global. The main thing to talk about is the World Tournament, because this also involves Majin Vegeta, because Majin Vegeta finally got his Dokkan.
Broly's finally dead, yay!
Yes, Broly is... This is the starts for Broly slowly dying in Global. I think he's already dead in Japan. If it were up to me, I would have...
Physical Broly.
Yeah, not...
Physical Broly revived Broly in Dokkan.
In terms of AoEs, Broly is dead.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Broly as an AoE starts to 100% look terrible around this part, because Majin Vegeta comes out, and he hits everyone extremely fast, and his animation is... quick and to the point. Just blows himself up and then blows everyone else up.
I'm sorry if you rerolled for him on the Gogeta banner.
And the World Tournament. What's the World Tournament prize for this one? Is it Screaming Boo?
I think so. I can check really quickly.
Yeah, check real quick. Because I want to say it's Screamy Boo. We all know the one. It's just the one.
Yeah, it's the physical Majin Buu, Super Buu.
Yeah, physical Super Boo.
He's okay.
He's okay. He runs into the unfortunate thing of the fat Elder Kai immediately makes him, useless, and he's a free Baba unit.
Well, he's
Starts the 31st, I see.
He's good for Gohan when he isn't broken.
That's true. Oh, yeah. When the Gohan... Because the next time they get... Global gets Gohan... next time Global gets Gohan, he's going to be back and he's not going to be broken. So having that physical Boo will actually help out a bit. But other than that, yeah, so starting in that World Tournament is the start of having 2 AoEs in a team. And you're going to want Majin Vegeta and you're going to want Broly. Until Xenoverse Trunks comes in which case you're going to want Xeno Trunks and you're going to want Majin.
Speaking of Boo, just like everyone forgot, physical Boo got a Dokkan. No one cares about him.
Oh yeah, Fat Boo got one. Well, that poor Fat Boo. He's not...
Doesn't even say anything on the banner.
No, he doesn't, because his rebirth isn't anything. His heals isn't enough. Like, if he just healed 25% of your health every turn, that would be pretty good.
It'd be a better Kid Buu.
It'd be a better Kid Buu. It's too insane, though, so I can understand them not wanting to do that, but still. Yeah, that Majin Vegeta. It's gonna make that
It's
world
pretty
tournament.
great.
Yeah, it's gonna make that world tournament grind much faster for you guys. And I think that's basically it in global.
Yeah.
I will say Tria might, if you want to start getting some STR turtles. As someone who just recently went from 1 to 10 in the span of 3 days with the int turtles in the Japan version of Tria Might, I recommend doing that shit as early as you can. Because it is not a fun grind.
It's not. I don't think it's recommended to farm tech, but you can if you want.
Yeah, you can. He doesn't get a Dokkan, but he's a decent enough key lead for villains until that new Turtles comes out. That's about it for global. The only thing on the horizon is that new world tournament, which by the time you hear this, probably you will be doing. If you haven't already.
Comes out on the 31st, so who knows.
Let's move on to Japan. And here's a very important... Speaking of the world tournament, the world tournament came back
Going
in
on
Japan.
right now.
Yes.
And the Trunks is bad.
That Trunks. It could be much better. It could also be much worse, I guess.
Giving him ready for war would have actually made him decent, I guess.
It would have, but at a certain point, the problem with a lot of these World Tournament rewards is that if they're too good, then it sucks because you can never get them back again. If they're extremely good, that sucks because then there's a good chance you're never going to get them unless you do crazy at the World Tournament, which most people don't want to do, and I'll say that's me because I hate the World Tournament. I hate everything.
I've only
about
grinded one, and I hated every minute of it.
It's not a fun grind. You look at it and you go, "This isn't fun."
When you reroll every month, farming is not worth it.
The World Tournament just makes no sense. The grind is just unbearable, and you have to be such high level. You have to have so much stamina for the stone return to make sense at all.
They keep doing characters the way they do. It's not going to be worth it anymore. As I've noticed, this World Tournament, hardly anyone is doing it.
Well, last month was Ultimate Gohan, who was worth it.
And everyone grinded for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one, it's slower. Also, this is a difference between global and Japan. Japan's is 3 days. So if for whatever reason you're busy in those 3 days, you're basically screwed. There's nothing you can do. You got 3 days to get 80 wins. And no amount of AoEs is going to help you. As quick as...
Globals is 5 days.
Yeah, Globals is almost an entire week. Which I haven't done. All I know is that by the end of it, everyone's tired if they're trying to go for... It sucks if you're going for the banner card. If you're going for the top card. But if you're just trying to get 80 wins, it's much more manageable of a grind. Over in Global.
Yeah. Speaking of the World Tournament, guess what banner didn't get updated again?
Yeah, here's another...
Globals is ahead.
Yes.
It said.
That's weird. It's the greatest thing about Global is that their World Tournament banner stays on point.
Is it really ahead?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
They have the Xenoverse badge. Japan's hasn't been updated since Physical Gotenks.
Since Physical Gotenks, it hasn't been updated. That's the
Wow.
current status of the guaranteed SSR ticket in Japan.
But who cares? Super Vegeta's featured. Don't forget Bojack 13, the androids. It's so worth it. Please save your tickets.
Unless you want to try for that Super Saiyan God.
Or that Super Vegeta, right, Penta?
Yeah.
He was worth it. In his against Cell, and with Super Vegito, he basically carries the entire team.
Doesn't he still suck with Super Vegito?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's sad.
Yeah. Again, if you put Super in front of the name, there's a very big guarantee it's not going to be good. Super Vegeta, Super Trunks. I was about to
Changing
say...
to Ultra doesn't do anything.
I was about to say Super Vegito, but he's the exception that proves the rule right. He's the only one that's good. And that's called Super.
Vegeta is bad.
Yeah. He suddenly got bad from out of nowhere.
If you're related to Vegeta, just don't even try to be good.
Unless you're... Oh, great. That's enough making fun of the World Tournament, because now we should talk about the actual great thing that happened in Japan.
Fusions.
The Fusion banner. This... I don't... Where... Let me just... A quick rundown of the new dudes that were added. These amazing new dudes with these amazing new names. So if you don't know, Japan got a new banner based off the game Dragon Ball Z Fusions.
Yeah, it's on the 3DS, exclusive to Japan right now. It's fun.
Yeah.
I've played a bit of it.
I want to try it out, but I'm waiting for it to be in English. Hopefully, I don't know. It might be a little bit too crazy for it to actually make it. But here are the dudes that were added. We got Karoli or Broku, depending on how you want to say the name, which is the fusion of Broly and Goku.
He also has his John Cena wristband, like the rest.
He is so... I'm almost 100% sure they just took a picture of John Cena, drew over it, and made it look like Broly and Goku. Like,
His true name is Bro Carrot.
Bro
Carrot.
I've been following John Cena since I was a child. I know when a man looks like John Cena. That man is basically anime John Cena. We got Janembu, the fusion of Janembu and Kid Buu, just because...
Shocking speed.
Yeah. We'll go
and they couldn't make a new essay for him.
No, they couldn't make a new essay for him, but they gave him at least shocking speed to make up for the Buu in him that's making him go down. Xiaoman, or as I call him, Saibachu, which is the fusion of Chiaotzu and a Cyberman, and it has...
There's also an AoE.
Also an AoE, the third best AoE, even though you take 20% off with that special.
And he does, like, huge damage.
Yeah, but that's about apparently the same as Xenoverse Trunks, so it doesn't matter. For his one purpose of killing everything in the World Tournament, he still does that. We got the fusion of Bra and Pan, which if you don't remember Bra, that's the clone of Bulma from GT, which is her daughter.
She still isn't in Super.
Is she in Super?
No, she isn't.
Oh, there you go. To be born one day. We got Pandel, the very confused fusion of Pan and Videl, which just looks like Videl, which makes sense because Pan just looks like Videl, but with twin tails. We got... This one actually confuses me. Boradu, which is the fusion of Bardock and Goku?
His hair looks like... What? I don't think it would change, but it did.
Yeah, it looks like Super Saiyan 4 hair.
Yes, as... I think Zen just called it the fusion of Bardock and the clothes from Super Saiyan 4.
I mean, last I checked, they had the exact same hair. It really bothers me.
Yes. This Bardock looks like he is a troubled Japanese teen in a biker gang. Like, he's looking to make his life turn around. And he also got a new good-looking essay as well. And the last one
it looks really fucking good.
Yeah, it's really nice looking. And finally, last but not least, we got Fura.
Or Fuller, as Pintail.
Or Fuller. Fuller, which also is a pretty good name. The fusion of Frieza and Cooler. Who has his own, like, weird look to him. All these characters, when you look at them, look extremely bizarre.
And yeah. I love it.
Yes.
I pulled Fuller like an hour before we recorded this, and I went from happiness to sadness really quickly.
He's pretty good.
I pulled him on my alt, and I have, like, absolutely no SSRs that aren't AGL. I also have Spirit Bomb, but
yeah, that's alright.
He's a trophy.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of things to digest with this banner. They introduced a new 3 guaranteed SSR gacha with these guys, which
is... The only SSRs are fusions.
Yes.
But, well, these fusions.
Yes, and you're at least guaranteed 1, and you can do it 3 times, which is kind of amazing. which is pretty amazing, I'll say. The only reason
It's
I
really
say
good.
yes, it's really good if you like spending stones on this game and at least getting an SSR out of the deal. As someone who usually doesn't do that, this was an extremely tempting banner that made me spend more than I would have. Just because there was a chance of getting Brapan.
If you want fusions and don't have any of the, like, 5 TURs, whatever, they're fusions.
Yeah. Penta, you kind of want this this deal to be kind of like exclusive, right? You don't want this to be the normal for every banner.
No, when did I say that?
Yeah, you were like Penta, and I think that they should not do this often.
Huh. Well, I disagree with myself.
I think it's a good idea,
Just
but they shouldn't do it every banner.
Yeah.
they should do it specifically for when it's banners like this, where they just got a shit ton of SSR.
That's a fun crossover, too.
Yeah, it's a really good system, and I'm gonna guess they did it with this one because I don't think the units. This is the exception where the units in this banner are actually really good. There's actually more thought, except for like they all link really weird. Like their best links is Fusion Warrior, which is enough to get you by. I'm really disappointed that Cyberman Chiaotzu does not link with Raditz at all. Like
Should
actively
have got the new link with Nap and the, like, 5 Cybermen.
does he have that link?
No,
Okay, that was the link I
it
was
has, like,
looking
6 cards. It's a 200 attack up. I don't know why it exists.
for. I think it's specifically because Nappa likes Cybermen. And that's the only reason it exists. They had this great deal. All these characters are basically like, with the exception of, I want to say, Pandel, all these are really useful, actually.
Janembu is a bit meh.
His links are pretty okay. Like, compared to everyone else having Fusion Fighter and Shocking Speed. But yeah, you're right, his passive is a bit on the meh side. He would be great if I had Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. He links really well with him.
So is the
Don't twist the
standard
knife.
banner still Fusion exclusive, or
Say it again?
is the like standard banner, the non-guaranteed SSR, still Fusion only SSRs?
Yeah.
Is it?
As far as now I know, yeah.
From what I read on Koala's post, that's what it was made out to be.
If Koala says it, then that's true. Then, all right. Back to these guys, but yeah, they're all pretty. They have their uses in specific teams. Specifically, the best one, Brapan, simply because she gets +3 key. And currently using her and Int Turtles in the World Tournament is the funniest thing in the world. Because they just give a flat 6 key to whoever they're with. At that point, links don't even matter. It's just insane. And also, she goes great with Agile. In a Super Vegeta team, if you're missing that 6th person that just needs key. As someone who still actually actively runs Murasaki, it's really nice to occasionally give him 3 key, so I don't have to continuously always give him 6 some way.
I just realized I should farm the tournament on my main now.
You should.
Murasaki, please.
But I've been thinking of Fuller and Omega Shenron. Because Shenron could technically have Fusion Fighter as a link.
You could.
And then he'll have villain links with Fuller.
Yeah.
Fuller is strength. They could go really well together.
They could, depending. Yeah, you're right. Depending on how they make his links, Fuller could end up being the first step in a all non-Super Saiyan. Not Shocking Speed. Over in a Flash base STR team, which could be interesting. This depends on a lot of like where he's going, and if for anyone that doesn't know, Fuller, he gets attack +70%, which is pretty good. That's the same as Caroli, except for Caroli gets no, they both get that. This banner, with its special attack animations, with the way these cards are presented, the links, everything, are 100% more well thought out than the super banner we got.
A lot of them look really good, except for the generic Janembu.
Yeah, That one's a little bit but that's just because that's just Janemba's normal thing. They all look good.
It's the actual character is just Janemba with a boo hat.
Yes, he
It's
looks
actually
like
it's actually Janemba.
maybe it's just a kid version of Janemba wearing a boo hat.
Yeah. It's not Janembu at all.
It's Kid Janemba. That would have been a better. Kid Janemba is my favorite Saturday morning cartoon. Follow the adventures of Kid Janemba as he gets shouted at and then immediately dunks on all his enemies. This extremely silly and stupid banner, which I love, and not everyone's gonna love, but I love, is better and more well thought out than what I would imagine more people wanted out of the Super Banner.
A lot of banners seem worse than this in terms of creativity.
Yeah, in terms of like banners that we got in general. I don't know what they decided. Maybe it was the fact that these were all silly, possibly one-off kind of things that they decided to go, screw it. Let's go whole hog on this. We're going to make all these units SSR. We're going to give the Chiaotzu Cybermen the ability to explode. We're going to give...
It's funny because in the preview, he kills the Cybermen with it.
Yes, it would have been great if they had tried... They had, for that one brief moment, just put it on the Nappa. And also yeah, we got the best Spirit Bomb animation, I think. The Broly and Goku one looks pretty legit.
His Super's really good.
That Super
LR Goku is still better.
Yeah, but that's also... how hard is it to actually activate that freaking Spirit Bomb? You never see it. Like, maybe once in your life, you're gonna see that freaking special unless you completely make your team around being able to make that.
Yeah.
Again, the Baradu has an amazing...
Final Spirit Cannon.
Final Spirit Cannon, yeah. Which is a great... We usually don't get animations for, like, lesser-known moves like that. Like, at best, we get the one, and then anytime a character uses it, they just reuse that animation again. So I think they've used that animation before, but for this teen-wearing, jacket-wearing card, they decided he needs his own special, damn it.
Yeah, it actually looks like the throw has some force behind it this time.
Yes, it looks like he's 100% behind it all the way, which is maybe the
Yeah.
Goku inside him. Fuller has the extremely cool Frieza, the thing he uses to destroy Bardock, where he just fucking throws this giant thing at one thing.
Supernova.
Yeah, the Supernova, which, this is another one of those essays that look like it should be an AoE, but it isn't for some reason. I don't know why they do that, but they do that. But he has that
Heat
one.
Dome attack targets like one person. If they can make that an AoE, anything's possible.
Yes. And again, all the other ones look great. I wish, going forward, this was the standard for every banner we got.
It'd
Yeah.
be pretty good.
If Black comes out and is not as good as the Fusions, I'm going to say that they have their priorities a bit wrong.
They'll probably just copy the super attack from the enemy, sadly.
But
It'll just be a purple Kamehameha. That's
They
all it'll
didn't-
be.
yeah,
Did Kaioken use assets from the story as his art, or did he not?
I think all they did for that Kaioken Goku was make his Kamehameha slightly bigger and a different color.
Yeah, the planet,
Yeah, his art is
planet
basically-
explosion is basically full power freezes but recolored, and I think it's switched. Like it's on the other side of the planet, but it's the exact same animation when he blows up the planet. So that's nice.
But it could have been better. They're not the Fusion's quality that it should be.
Yeah.
Sadly for Fuller, Frieza didn't bring shocking speed with him.
No, because then he'd be too good. We can't make a villain that good.
Yeah.
That's just unheard of. That's just ridiculous. That's basically all you can really say about him. But I really want to drive the home point. I last week said I love weird stuff. I literally could not stop smiling the entire day when this banner came out. Like, I went to work and I was coding a movie thinking about this goddamn banner. Just like going, I live... that Pandel, it's great she's there. It makes No sense. Poor Gohan just continuing to get punched in the face by Pandel. That's great. I love the teen jacket of Baradu. I love the fact that Bra Pan just looks like Bra put on some of Pan's clothes and she decided to go out and pretend to be her. That's great. For a brief moment, I thought the Saibachu was a Piccolo and Chaozu fusion, and then it got even better when they just said no, it's Cyberman. And even though, and this is another dunk on STR Broly, even though he takes 20% of the health away, he is still a better AOE than Broly.
To be honest, when it was revealed, I was a bit like, wow, this is gonna be trash, but it's grown on me, actually.
Yes.
I want more like it.
Yes, exactly. When you start, I remember this actually divided the mods for a bit, which I'll say it made Zen and Cornell were both like, these are bad. Looking at
I was with that.
these guys, I think Zen, he's not here, but let his spirit be felt. He called these like fan fiction level characters.
So did Laughing Man.
So did Laughing Man, and they're kind
I
of
thought
right.
the same.
They kind of do, but I still love them. Like
Next banner, Dragon Ball Heroes.
That's what makes them great.
yes, and you know what? Screw it. Put the Dragon Ball Heroes guy. That's the only way we're gonna get.
Give me Super Saiyan 3 Trunks.
Yes, do it. Screw it.
My flair for a reason.
Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta was the start of just like, let's see how people feel about uncanon things. This is the next like full step. Like Tianxia was a silly card that everyone got for free and they were like, aha, whatever, it doesn't matter. These are legit silly, stupid cards that are not canon in any way and that are actually pretty good. So I hope they get whatever data they get back says we should make more stuff like this. But I hope, even though if they do make more stuff like this, they should like plan it out good. So like every 2 months, a banner like this kind of shows up. If we get the unfortunate thing of like every month we get weird ass characters added, at a certain point we won't know what the game is anymore. It's just gonna look like a minefield of these deviant art looking motherfuckers on our team list.
I just thought of the worst idea.
What is
Strongest duo on Earth banner.
it? Along with a rework or just like...
No, just units with that link. Add like 1 or 2 new cards that are trash with it.
Who are the new... Black, strongest hero on Earth.
Add Frieza in there too.
Dr. Wheelo, the giant brain jar. He's the strongest duo on Earth.
And the Oil King, Zeno.
Yes. That's a weird ass banner. That would be a weird ass banner too. That's not exactly what I want. But that would be the spirit, I guess.
If anyone at Bandai is listening to this, don't do it, please.
Yeah, if anyone in Bandai's listening, what are you doing? Go back to work.
I'll start spending on the game if you don't do that banner.
Fix STR Broly or get rid of him.
Getting rid of him sounds like a good idea.
How fucked up would it be if they actually just said, nah, man, we're getting rid of all STR Brolys?
12,000 Baba point compensation for anyone who had him.
Oh, that'd be the ultimate stab wound. I think we're basically good for Japan side and everything else. But there is one more thing I wanted to do before we sign off on this. Because I don't think I'm ever going to get the chance to do this if Zen's around.
Oh boy.
Alright. How long have you guys been in the Reddit?
I joined the subreddit, it was a few days before the Ink Gohan and Physical Piccolo banner.
Mm-hmm.
But my Reddit account is almost like 2 years old in September.
Okay. And you, Pensa?
11 months.
Okay.
Almost a year.
Do you remember when we used to use a site called GAMY for SSR tier ratings?
Oh yeah, that
Yep.
site.
Yes.
Do you remember why we had to stop using it?
Oh, I don't.
Because the people behind it are fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, their tier list was like completely messed up.
Yes, and their choices for top tier characters are questionable. So I want to make a test with you guys. What do you think are GAMY's top 5 physical units? Starting with number 5. Just take a guess. I'm going to say this is before Super Vegito came in, so there's no physical Broly. He's not on this list. We're going to start at number 5. What do you say is the number 5 for them?
I'm just gonna take a look at the physical units quickly.
Just take a quick look. I'm going to play some
Kid
waiting
Buu.
music. You're going to say number 5 is Kid Buu? What do you say?
Yeah.
Fat Buu.
Number 5 with a bullet. Super Saiyan Gotenks.
Oh my gosh.
The 5th best physical. Alright.
It was like number 3. At
What-
least.
What's number 4? Who's better than Super Saiyan Gotenks?
I mean,
Super Saiyan 2
obviously.
Saiyan, man.
Gotos?
Super Saiyan 2 Goku?
Super Saiyan Bardock.
Oh my god. Why?
Now, 3rd place. Who's better than Super Saiyan Bardock and Super Saiyan Gotenks?
Super Buu.
Android 17.
What is yours, Penta?
Super Buu.
3rd place with a bullet. Dokkan Piccolo.
Oh
Better than
Oh my
Gotenks. Better than Bardock. Number 2. Who is the 2nd greatest physical unit in this game?
Xenotrunks pre-Dokkan.
Go Penta.
Kid Buu.
Undokan Kid Buu. Number 2.
Dokkan?
Better than Super Saiyan Gotenks, Super Saiyan Bardock, and a physical Piccolo. Now, who's number 1? Who's the king on top of Physical Mountain?
I have 2 stupid answers I really want to say.
Vegeta.
Which one is
For
yours?
either Super Saiyan Vegeta or God Goku.
I'm saying the old Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Ready? Because it is the Dokkan of Kid Buu at number 1. So
this is
nice.
the time when I disconnect from the Modcast.
So nice they put him on twice. The greatest. These are the greatest physical units according to the GAMY or the GAMY forum, and that's the reason why. If you ever complain about our SSR tier rankings, you should take a look at their stuff because they go on.
Didn't I? Oh, go ahead.
They go on pure stats and nothing else.
Oh my god.
That's why. That's why fucking Physical Piccolo is number 3.
I wanna see Tech.
Oh, alright. We're doing this. Alright, Tech.
His stats are trash though. Piccolo has 9,000 HP, almost 6,800 attack, and like 5,500 defense.
Yeah, so his overall is fucking great.
We're also going to be looking at int after this, but okay. We ready? Round 2 of this amazing game. What's number 5 on their list for top 5 tech units?
Heck, let's take a look here. Super
Icon.
Saiyan Angel Goku. The
Icon.
farmable one.
Penta?
It's gone.
Say it again.
He said Pike.
Pycon.
Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku tech.
I mean, he's decent.
But he's a decent number 5, so we'll give him that. But who's better? Who's at number 4?
Young Demon King Piccolo.
Undokan Super Vegeta.
Weiss.
Super Saiyan Vegeta, sorry.
It is Whis. Whis with the stuns is better than Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I mean, that's just canon.
both have their uses, but not in the top 5.
This is my favorite. Who's 3rd? Who's better than Weiss and Super Saiyan Blue Goku?
Super Android 13.
Free Dokkan Super Saiyan Vegeta.
The Dokkan of Final Form Frieza, Golden Frieza Tech.
Oh my god.
Number 3. which is just the intelligent Golden Frieza, but tech. Alright, who's second place? Who's the second best tech in the entire game?
Towa.
I'll go with that. Toa it is.
It is Dokkan Cell.
Oh no.
So anyone want to guess what beats an Dokkan Cell?
Dokkan Cell.
Penta? I think Penta's
Are you
broken.
okay, Penta?
Is it Dokkan Cell?
It is 100% Dokkan Cell. God.
That's it. On a side note, anyone want 3 Dokkan accounts?
You're giving up?
I give up.
You're gonna want to give up after this one. This is the last one we're gonna do, just because I don't think we have the strength to go through STR and agility. Strength and agility. Number 5. Who is the 5th most intelligent unit in this game?
Int Whiz.
In tweets. That would be so bad if it is.
No, it's a Vegito. Normal Vegito.
Okay.
Number 5.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad. Respectable. But who's better than that Vegito?
Android 18.
I'm sad that this is before Heat came out.
It would be really good on this list.
To be fair,
His
they
stats
have,
are also
they have the
very
same
sad.
dome shape. So who's number 5? 4.
Golden
Frieza.
Yep. You guessed it. Not as good as the tech, apparently.
So
in
which
terms-
one? The summon one or the
It-
Dokkan?
it's the summon one. It's the summon one. He gets to be number 4. Who's third place though? Who's better than both those units?
Android 13's looking pretty good right now.
Buff Goku.
You both want Android 13 to just make it. I don't know how Penta guessed this, but it is 100% buff Goku. Third best.
You don't make exclusive units top 5.
better than the Vegito.
Oh no.
Second
Oh
place.
no.
This is actually pretty legit. Who is second place?
Undokkan's Mystic Gohan.
Go ahead, Benson.
Mystic Gohan.
Dokkan Janemba. Number 2.
Oh no. No, please no.
This is
It's the first one in Cell.
I'm gonna go with Incel.
yes,
Is it in?
the greatest intelligent unit in the game. The man with the plan, Intelligent Cell.
Another side note, anyone want a Reddit account?
It's all
Teaching
good.
2 years.
I think
I
we're
give
gonna,
up.
We're gonna call it at that. Check out this site. We still link to it apparently. If you go to
We do?
Helpful Links Awakening Metal locations, it will take you to this list. They haven't updated in a while, but I just want to say right now, before we're gonna sign off on this note, the number 2 strength unit is Broly. So everyone have a good day out there. It's been a fun time. This is Modcast signing off. Goodbye.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.